What advice would you give to somebody like AJ?
That he has a lot of talent and not to get discouraged. He only loses when he quits. When you quit, all the doors of opportunities close. You know what I mean? You have to be game, and then don't get discouraged if you lose. Listen, you just lost. You may have got $30 million. I just think the more time you lay off, the worse you get. You have to fight to be the best. You have to do it more and more.
And those are the encouraging words of Mike Tyson. Okay, and Mike Tyson made a good point with Anthony Joshua. You know, you lose one, okay, so what? But you got to keep going. You have to stay consistent. You're a good fighter. You know, you only lose when you quit. And those things are very encouraging from someone, a legend like Mike Tyson. And it goes to show you throughout the years the transformation, the evolution of Mike Tyson and what Mike Tyson means to other fighters along with the rest of the world. Mike Tyson is a guy, okay? Let's take Lennox Lewis, for example. Why does people talk more about Mike Tyson than Lennox Lewis? Why would people review or regard Mike Tyson as more of that go-to guy when you think about the sport of boxing over someone like Lennox Lewis, even though Lennox Lewis beat Mike Tyson? You know, to be fair, he wasn't in his prime, but he still defeated Mike Tyson. Why do you think that is? Because of statements just like this, okay? Encouraging things, motivational things, the things that if and you are knowing you're a legend, this is what you tell people to mentor people like AJ that took that L, that's on the top, that, you know, that got beat. You know, that's what you do. Versus someone like Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis can say the same thing, but it means different. You know what I mean? It's like, you ever heard the saying that two people can say the same thing, but you take it a totally different way? It's like with Mike, you take it a totally different way. You know, and then based on the history of someone like Lennox Lewis was just not likable, unlike Mike. Mike was crazy and bit off flesh of people's bodies, but he is still reviewed more likable and lovable and acceptable than someone like Lennox Lewis. And take nothing away from Lennox Lewis. I was just using him as an example. We could have used someone else, but, you know, it just shows you that because you have that ability, because you are good, because you are this supreme boxer, doesn't make you likable, and an overall motivational example of boxers and how people should look up. And that's exactly what Mike Tyson should say. That's why he's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson says Mike Tyson stuff. You know what I mean? Versus other people, you know, he's totally genuine. And I think, if anything, this should motivate Anthony Joshua to get back on that horse and ride it. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Mike Tyson giving surprising motivational words towards Anthony Joshua, who was recently defeated by Daniel Triple D Dubois. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!